Hey, this is Sandy, Scrapbooks Blessings Club, and I'm actually doing the My Besties Spring is in the Air blog hop. So let's just jump right in. And for my project, I'm thinking spring flowers. So we're going to do some watercolor flowers, and these are really easy, beginner, no fuss, no muss, and you're going to love them. So first off, you need your watercolor paper, and we're going to use Strathmore watercolor. This is 90-pound cold press. So this is what I got. I got this at Michael's. So the paper you want is definitely, cold press is a little smoother than a hot press, I believe. So that's what I use. And then for my water paints, I'm going to use these Gansai Tombi water paints. And I love these. I was able to go ahead and I did a whole sample, like what all the colors will look like, swatches. And what's really cool about this is they are in pans. So I can go ahead and take out the pans and the colors that I need. Now, when you use these paints, it's best to use a water brush versus a water pen. So these are Royal water brushes. They are sable. The hair on the brush, the bristles are sable, and they work wonderfully, and they're not that expensive. So you can get them at the craft store. You can get them at Michael's. And we're going to use these pens. I don't know which one yet, but I'm going to do a little bit of doodling on the flowers. Of course, you need your water, your look at my cute little frog. My son made that. So that's my little water holder. And you'll need your paper towel for blotting. So I'm going to grab just the basic colors. I want spring colors. So we're going to pull up some yellow, red, and blue. And then I can match the swatch with the pan. So that way I know I have the right ones. Okay, first off, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of washi tape, and I'm going to tape down my paper to my craft mat, and that's going to help so the paper doesn't warp as much with the water. It still warps a little bit, but it won't be as bad. And now we're ready to paint. So first thing we're going to do, one of the easiest way to do is just grab some water, and I'm just going to put some little dots of water on, just in random areas. And I'll start with one color first, maybe the red, the pink. Start with the pink color first. So I have my random dots down. I just want to put a lot of water in. The more water that you put in, the more translucent your paint's going to be. The less water you use, the more opaque. So I want this pretty transparent. I like more of a wash, not so much of a paint. And I can always go back and add more water, less water. I can blot. Watercoloring is very forgiving. So now we'll grab the blue, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. Now, instead of putting the water down on the paper, I'm going to show you here where you can take it just from the paint pot. You just have to make sure that you get a lot of water in there. There you go. My camera's going to go in and out because I'm working on a white background. But like I was saying, you just want to make sure that you get a lot of water in your paint pot, and that's going to help keep your paint translucent. I'll do another one. Now here, you put some water down, and then, so either way, you can either put the water down on your paper, or you can do it from your paint directly. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit and get some of the yellow in and some of the other more dots. I'm doing different sizes. I'm doing small, medium, and large. And then the green I'm going to pull, and that's going to be bringing some green for my leaves. Now really, once you dry this, you can leave it as is. I think it came out really cool. When you blot it with the paper towel, you'll definitely get some watercolor lines in. So if you don't want those lines, you don't want to blot as much. So now I'm going to grab my pen, and we're going to go with the Marvy Le Pen. It's a fine tip brown pen, and we're going to use that to do a little bit of doodling. Now starting in the middle, all I'm going to do is do like a spiral. This is a very easy little flower to do, and there's actually stamp sets that give you that flower. But without using a stamp set, you can accomplish the same thing with your watercolors. And I'm going to go ahead and circle and do all of them. And once I get the little spirals on, Then I'll go back and I'll start to, doodle in some leaves. And then next I'm just doing some paint splotch, splatters. Just because I want it very abstract. This isn't a perfect watercolor picture. And so I'm going to go ahead and use this image. And the reason I picked the little girl with the camera is because this card is going to be for my sister. I tend to make the cards to fit the person I'm going to give it to. And she loves to take pictures of nature, and she'll go to the local park here as soon as the weather gets nice, and she'll start taking a lot of pictures of the kids and the family at the park. So I thought this would be a very cute card to make for her. So I'm going to speed this up and go ahead and make the card. And there's my card all finished. I love how the background came out. And I did the spring is in the air. I put that in the middle. And I added a butterfly. Oop. Okay, let me get to my butterfly. I'm going to add a little bit. It's a sticker, but I'm going to 3D sticker, but I'm going to add a little bit of tape. And I think I'll bring this butterfly down because she has the camera. So it kind of looks like she's taking a picture of the butterfly. I hope you like this card. It's very easy watercolor background. And I definitely think spring when I look at this card now. Okay, so what you need to do is you're going to follow the video hop list down below, and you're going to head off to the next person. And I will pick one winner to win a March image. I'll post the image here in the pictures of the one you're going to win. You're not going to get the little girl with the camera. It's going to be a new release for March. So I will send that to one person who is a subscriber to my channel and who leaves a comment below. So thank you for hopping along with my besties, and until next time, bye-bye.